To take a guess, this gem is probably the primer. Or, wait. No, it's the detonate. The gem is the main part of the bomb.
Anna, actually, as I just remembered, Detect Magic can actually...
Evelyn,
shut up.
I didn't say anything!
No.
No.
Anyway, so Evelyn, as you look over the, as I did remember that Detect Magic can locate the type of school that is in it. As you look over it, it's an illusion spell.
Could I make an Arcana check to try and figure out what it would do if it went off?
Can I do the same?
Sure.
can I attempt to give Evelyn advantage?
Sure.
Okay. Evelyn, you have advantage.
Not bad at... Yeah. Okay, so...
Oh god, thank you.
How about Anna just does it?
Yeah. So Anna, as you look over this, helping out the other two members, you can kind of pinpoint parts on it that where before you were worried that it was a bomb. As you kind of come in closer, you look at it and you take a closer look at it. It's not a bomb. It's more of a way to get a message across to someone.
To intimidate someone then.
No, a message.
Like a literal message.
Yeah.
Is there any way to tell what the message would say?
There is no way to tell what the message would say unless you turned it on.
So if I turned it on, it would just simply be illusion magic. It wouldn't actually...
Well, here's the question, though. My main question. Would it be a one-time use? Like, after the message plays, it would be unusable, we couldn't get the message again?
As you look at the timer, you notice that each of the strings are connected to the timer in different parts. As you look closely and kind of test one of the strings, they seem to be able to be triggered one at a time, not all at once.
So it looks like the message is played repeatedly. Is that correct?
It can be replayed up to 4 times.
Replayed. Okay, so we can find out what it says.
Okay, would you give me 10 more minutes to, ritual cast comprehend languages, so in case it's in a language we don't understand, that it's... that I can hear it?
Yeah, alright, better safe than sorry.
Yeah,
Just...
I'm gonna send Remy out in the ethereal plane to telepathically let Caradon know about this.
How long until the appointment? By the way?
As you go through, it's getting closer. It's about 25-ish minutes.
From it starting?
Yeah, from the start of your appointment. Yeah.
Okay, basically the question is, could we play the message, find out what it says, and then rush over to Harrington Tower and make it in time?
The time that it would take you to rush over from Harrington Tower would take about 20 minutes.
It's like, okay guys, we don't have 10 minutes. If we're gonna get to that appointment on time, we have to play it now, alright? Can't wait 10 minutes. We don't have that time.
Let's do it then.
Alright. And can I activate it once? Activate one of the strings?
So, as you reach in and...
With my Tinker's tools?
Yeah. As you reach in and pluck one of the strings, the pin comes loose, and one of the 4 heated prongs comes down and hits the thing. As a small image comes up from the orb. It is Anna, you recognize this person as Shin Lu Tel. To everyone else, this is a gaunt...
Anna or me?
Anna.
Okay.
You recognize... Yeah, so Anna, you recognize this person as Shin Lu Tel, as the few times that he does come out of his tower to talk. Everyone else, this is a rather tall, gaunt-looking high elf. His eyes kind of slightly closed and looking down his nose at whoever the message is meant for.
So pretentious elf, okay.
In black robes.
Right.
You don't, other than that, really, it's not much else to be seen. As the message comes to life. Well, looks like you found my messengers. I'm going to be honest. It was hard to make sure that you know where to go, what to grab, and more importantly, who to steal from, and more importantly, the acting of the guards that I sent out to make sure that you got this message. We already know about the tiefling, as we were investigating him, under the guise of someone from your church.
Tiefling.
His eyes do kind of glance over as if he was reading from a card, but it's about now that you realize that he is it's about now that you realize this isn't a message. This is more along the lines of some kind of magic that allows him to see you and you to see him.
Oh shit.
Fuck.
I slammed the box shut. We fucked up. We
As
fucked
you
up.
slam the box shut, the voice echoes out. The voice from the box echoes again. There's no need for that.
My face shifts to Maze.
I'm like telepathically talking to Enda's like, we fucked up. We got fucking blind.
I telepathically let him know, don't open that quite yet. I snap my fingers and the three guards appear behind us. These are, of course, fakes.
I was like, okay, I have an idea. Let's have them make this sound like them beating the shit out of us.
No,
So do we basically just find the Palantir or something?
I have a
Pretty
better
much.
idea, but holy fuck.
Thank you!
Okay, but I know we should have opened the
Like I
fucking box.
said, freaking Tolkien and I are going to have major things coming. Tolkien and I have some things we need to talk about. Because a lot of this city has been ripped from Lord of the Rings references. You'll understand why.
Well, you did call it the Three Towers, right? So...
Mm.
The question, what the fuck do we do now? What the fuck do we do now?
You hear the slight impatient, like,
So, telepathically, I'm going to kind of just say to him, follow my lead. And I kind of wink back at my three fake guards. And I start laughing. Oh, darling, it's fine. Open it.
I slowly open the box.
I was hoping that you were going to find out slightly differently, but yes, I do have some of your people on my payroll. And they said that that might have been of interest, so we liberated it.
who'd you form change into?
I shifted to May momentarily, but then I decided to go back to my normal form, because power play.
So as the box comes open and he hears this, he's kind of staring at you. Really?
Really?
You're going to try the... Okay. I'll play along here for a minute. He kind of looks past at the three guards. What was the number I said before you left the tower?
24, they say immediately.
He looks back at you, Anna. Okay. So... Never said a number. It was a good try, though. It was a good try.
I snap my fingers and they vanish. Anyways, so,
Karen,
you
just
hear...
slowly looks at her.
Okay, let's go, Garoon. What were you saying?
Never mind.
Okay.
Sorry.
And Evelyn... Yeah, no, it's fine. And Evelyn. And, what were you saying?
So, you hear. What would you like to say to us?
Look, I know you're trying to investigate my actions in the Burnt Zone. You're trying to investigate my actions with Harrington Towers, and really, as much as I do commend your efforts, I'm going to have to tell you quite, I wouldn't say nicely, as this is more of a threat. Just stop. You're investigating the wrong points at this moment in time. As we here at Shintel Tower are innocent. We did nothing. However, as he is saying this, you notice that even though his face is kind of turned to everyone, he's more along the lines glaring at Enna. However, without giving too much away, you should probably be more concerned with the thing that lays underneath the church that you're all standing over at the moment. And with that, he kind of bows his head a little bit.
If you harm my church, I will make sure that your head will be served up to the servants that you tried to murder.
As he bows his head. You know exactly what I'm talking about, Enna. He raises his hand and snaps his fingers, and the image disappears.
Yeah, I shut the box like, well, that was a fucking waste.
Oh, well.
Fucking hell, he saw our faces. Well, he saw my helmet. Or is he talking about something? Is there actually something under the church?
And as he does say this, you are reminded as... No. This was actually supposed to be part of a different thing that we're supposed to be doing, as this was meant to be... There was going to be a church in the place, but you took over with the church, and it's a different religion, yada yada, etc., etc. So, sorry. As he, and as he's finished, as his thing vanishes, you remember a couple months ago, as you were excavating to make a cellar, you happen across a very large set of statues that you couldn't really place to your gods or really any form of gods, but there were statues there. One of them being rather large, the others being about humanoid size.
How many are there?
Actually, I need to go count. As I put a number here, but I forgot to actually count them.
So, he was speaking of... I think he might have been speaking of... I was making...
13 of the small humanoid ones, and then there is that very large one.
I was making way for a cellar for storage, and we came across a few statues. This might have been what he spoke of. I haven't really been able to place them, but
Right. I'm looking at the box, like, I'm not sure if he can still hear us or not, but I don't want to risk it.
As you say this, I can't.
Nice.
Right. I'm gonna go outside and bury the box.
That was a joke. That was a
I still
joke.
think burying the box is a good idea.
I agree with that. Like, I don't know what it does.
I
Unless,
don't agree with burying it next to my church.
Good point. Can I make an Arcana check to see if I know if it's possible it can hear us? Or is it just a box now?
You get the point as as you did see the prong leave when he did snap his fingers. That there is no longer a way that this can be communicated between the two of them anymore. Between you and him anymore.
Alright, so...
Unless one of the prongs is touching the orb, then he cannot hear him and you cannot see him.
Right. I'm gonna make sure there's no timer on it, and... Okay, damn it. Of course! There's a message the timer will be counting down! Idiots! Damn it, we gotta move now. The appointment at the Harrington Tower is gonna... We're gonna be late if we don't leave right now.
Should we take the box there, though?
I'll hold on to it. We might not bring it up, but for now we'll just hold on to it. So is everyone good with going to the appointment at Harrington Tower?
I'm good with it.
Evelyn?
Could you repeat that? I'm sorry.
Are you okay with going to the Harrington Tower?
Yes, but I will need a 5-minute break, IRL, if possible. I really need to make some more coffee. Is that okay? Can
What
we
is that in
pick
the
it up in
darkness?
5 minutes?
Yes, we can. What are you talking about?
What is this?
You saw that.
What is what?
God
Be right
damn.
back.
Like, I'll make your coffee.
Yeah, we're gonna take a 5-minute break as you are all walking through the tower.
Alright.